Good evening, our beloved viewers. Welcome to this English news edition. Here are the top stories. Here are the headlines. The head of the state opened a new laboratory. Africa faces pressure on its marine resources. The WTO comes to the rescue. Those were the headlines. Thanks for joining us in our newsroom. This morning, Tuesday, the head of the state, His Excellency Ismail Omar Guelleh, opened and inaugurated a new multidisciplinary environmental research laboratory at the Faculty of Engineering. The laboratory aims to enhance the understanding of natural and human-altered environment in order to anticipate environmental risk and better protect public health. It is equipped with the state-of-the-art high-quality instrument to support scientific solution for population and for the pollution management, but also the preservation of environmental and marine biodiversity. The laboratory is staffed by highly qualified technical and scientific personnel. This new facility, represent a promising step toward strengthening local capacity and integrating Djibouti into global effort to achieve environmental sustainability. The inauguration came as a part of the country's ongoing effort to address challenges related to climate change, pollution, and the sustainable management of natural resources. The laboratory comprises 4 specialized rooms: integrate a biology room, analysis room, and ecology room. This multidisciplinary environmental resources laboratory will contribute to significant research on the environment and help mitigate the negative impact of climate change in the region. The Djibouti Observatory is with providing practical solutions to neighboring countries for preventing, addressing, and adapting to the adverse effects of climate change.
Sama
Indeed, the President of the Republic made a tour to the technological infrastructure of the new laboratory designed for scientific and environmental researches. The facility, built to address contemporary challenges, consists of four specialized rooms: the integrate biology room, analysis room, ecology room, and technology and innovation space focused on applied research and environmental transformation. Beyond its national role, the laboratory is expected to play a key regional role, providing practical solutions to environmental challenges affecting the region and address them, but also in order to supporting adaptation strategies. During the visit of the head of state, the president inspected various facilities, including the artificial intelligence research laboratory. He met with scientific team and reviewed ongoing projects covering areas such as technological development, environmental transformation, and applied researches. This initiative embodies the Djiboutian government's commitment to strengthening scientific capacity and solidifying the country's position as a key player in research and innovation for sustainable development.
kiyanan wagarit kafenno bayka mahayna nikino ni koitay saluhuma biyasna nikasne hatanki kaptada denisede rasamana sayaka hadinam gariwe misayaka hadinam rasamana sayaka hadinam gariwe misayaka hadinam رحمة يسكين نكسن كاي سنكوي حتى كاي وكني أبلك المسيلا أبليه مروبا إمامي عين قلسا أو قريكو مهينا.
Indeed, the head of state visit the construction laboratory. The President of the Republic also visit the construction laboratory at the Faculty of Engineering in Djibouti. The modern and advanced building is equipped with the latest material and accommodate students of the Faculty of Engineering. The President received detailed information about the feature of this state-of-the-art laboratory. With the inauguration of this multidisciplinary environmental research laboratory, students have become doctors and researchers, embodying the success and excellence of higher education in Djibouti. The creation of this laboratory demonstrates the President's firm commitment to supporting scientific researches and providing the University of Djibouti with modern infrastructure that meets international standards. Upon arriving at the main hall of Faculty of Engineering, the President of the Republic was warmly welcomed and received by the university community and students. This moment highlighted the President's dedicated effort to make the University of Djibouti a center for resources and excellence. Through this meeting, the President reaffirmed that Djibouti is a feature rests on the training, creativity, and demonstration of its talented youth who are called upon to play a pivotal role in building a society advancing toward progress and sustainability. On this occasion of the inaugural ceremony, the President of the Republic arrived at the main hall of the Faculty of Engineering, where folk dance and chant were present for this occasion, and the President was warmly received by all the members of the faculty in order to listen and more explanations. At this moment, highlighted the president is dedicated effort to make the University of Djibouti a center for researches and excellence. The director laboratory, Dr. The University of Djibouti delivered an important speech in which he first welcomed the President of the Republic and said, on this special day, we express our great pride in inaugurating this multidisciplinary laboratory. Let's listen for more detail.
Excellency, Mr. President, in my wildest dream, I never imagined that I would one day become a lecturer at the university, let alone at the Faculty of Engineering, and certainly not the director of a research laboratory. And this was possible only because of your vision and commitment, Mr. President. And this is not only my story, Mr. President. It is the story of thousands of Djiboutians, youth, to whom you have given similar opportunities. Mr. President, on behalf of my colleagues and on behalf of all graduates of this faculty, a true fruit of your vision, I say thank you, Mr. President.
And the President of the Republic, His Excellency Ismail Omar Guelleh, delivered a brief speech in which he expressed his pleasure at meeting the University of Djibouti community. Let's follow the speech of the head of the state.
Chers enseignants, chers chercheurs, chers étudiants, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Ladies and gentlemen, dear teacher, dear researcher, and dear students, it is with great pleasure that I am with you today. I am particularly happy to meet the university community, the faculty, and the youth of Djibouti. We are celebrating the 25th anniversary of the University of Djibouti. This anniversary marks a significant choice we made for our country. The creation of this university was the result of a major political decision. It marked a break with an era when only a few scholarships allowed a limited number of students to study abroad. We made a different choice to invest in our youth. Here in Djibouti, the challenge was significant, but today the results are evident. The university trains essential professionals for the development of our nation: engineers, teachers, healthcare professionals, and lawyers. A whole pool of human capital has been built, serving the country. We can be proud of this, but we must go further. The world is changing rapidly. Digital technology, artificial intelligence, and environmental challenges are profoundly transforming the skills we need. Our university must adapt and continue to grow, My ambition is clear: to make the University of Djibouti a regional center of excellence. This requires strengthening strategic programs, developing researches, and forging stronger ties with the professional world. It also requires supporting innovation and students' entrepreneurship. Dear students, this faculty, the University of Djibouti, is at the heart of our future. It is here that the development of our country is taking shape. Together, we created it. Together, we have nurtured its growth. And together, we will take it even further. I am counting on you, just as you can count on me.
In the second part of his speech, the head of state addressed the audience and congratulate all the university's official researchers, professors, and students on their achievement. Let's follow once again the speech of the head of state.
إله بقى معله همبليون وحاله ملاحظة يأتيديان يشرشرك.
Praise be to God who guided us and grants us His mercy at every step of our journey. On this solemn occasion, I wish to warmly greet and congratulate the entire leadership, officials at all levels of the state, the security forces who watch over our stability day and night, and our proud people who have placed their unwavering trust in their countries and its future. To them belongs all the credit, God willing, for itself together, united by a common destiny, that we have met the challenges and that we will continue to forge our pace. It is by the will of the Almighty and by His grace that we advance steadfast in our march, faithful to our commitments. We do not seek the easy way out, but we fully embrace the historic responsibility that is ours. What has been accomplished at this conference marks a decisive turning point. The people are fully involved with, not mere spectators, because it is for the development of their country, for the preservation of its sovereignty, and for the dignity of its children that we have worked together with transparency and determination. Today is a day of pride, not a day of empty glory, but a day when we take stock of the progress made and reaffirm our collective will to go even further. Your country is where you are. It is not elsewhere. It is in your daily work, in your attachment to the homeland, in your ability to rise above these divisions. You hold the knowledge, the weapon of our intellectual sovereignty. You hold the health, the pillar of our national resilience. We are moving forward resolutely, and we will never back down. We will never reverse the gains achieved through the sacrifices of our elders and the commitments of our youth. The course is irreversible because our will is forged by history and by the trust you have placed in us. God, who knows our hearts and the sincerity of our intentions, sees me making the solemn commitment to you today, which I place under His gaze and under the responsibility of history. The government I lead is listening to you, not passively, but actively, which translate into clear decisions and concrete actions. As for action, we are ready to respond to all your needs with determination, rigor, and the sense of urgency demanded by the legitimate expectations of our people. We will dedicate ourselves fully to each and every one of you, because no citizen should feel abandoned, no territory should be neglected, no aspirations should be ignored. We will work tirelessly to build together what serves our common interest above divisions, above narrow considerations. We solemnly pledge to place our rights, our possessions, our resources, and our determination, everything we have and everything we are, at the services of a united, strong, and fraternal nation, a nation that fights side by side in the face of difficulties, that resolutely progresses despite obstacles, and that shows respect, peace, and goodwill to others, without ever yielding an inch of its dignity and sovereignty. We need ask nothing of anyone, for we have faith in our own ability. Our dignity is our strength. Our unity is our pride. Our work is our wealth. We do not beg, we build. We do not wait, we act together hand in hand with our eyes fixed on the future. I say to you, may our people and our country move forward under God's protection toward a future of peace, prosperity, and greatness. May God bless our nation, preserve our unity, and guide our steps on the path of honor and dignity.
The head of state, His Excellency Ismail Omar Guelleh, expressed his deep sorrow and heartfelt condolence in a message sent to his Algerian counterpart, Abdelmajid, following the death of a former Algerian president last Saturday evening. The president emphasized that the passing of the late leader represent a great loss for Algerian, recalling his contribution to his country and his dedication and sincerity in fulfilling his national duties. He prayed to Almighty God to grant the disease mercy and place him in his vast paradise in Allah wa inna ilayhi raji'un. National news, Djibouti signed agreement with the World Bank to improve access of drinking water in rural areas. The government of Djibouti signed today a financing agreement with the World Bank aimed at improving access to drinking water in the country's most vulnerable rural areas, a step representing an urgent response to the ongoing water scarcity. The signing ceremony took place at the Ministry of Economy and Finance in the presence of the Minister of Agriculture, Mr. Mohamed Ahmed Awale, Minister of Finance Ilyas Moussa Dawale, and the World Bank Group resident representative, Ms. Fatou Fall. The agreement provides a grant of $35 million to support the project, which aims to expand access to basic water service in rural communities. This project is part of a border regional program including Ethiopia, Kenya, and Somalia under the title Groundwater for Resilience in the Horn of Africa, aiming to provide rural population with safe water service and enhance their capacity to adapt to climate change. The government emphasized that the project is not limited to infrastructure construction. It also includes institutional capacity building and data system development to manage water resources sustainably in line with Djibouti Vision 2035, which consider equitable water provision a cornerstone for human development and economic stability. The Minister of Agriculture, Mr. Mohamed Ahmed Awale, highlighted the priorities of his ministry in implementing his vital project to enhance groundwater resources. The minister stated that this project came at a crucial time for the agricultural and pastoral sector, which face realities requiring the exploitation of groundwater beyond its renewable capacity, increasing water scarcity, and requiring drought that directly threaten rural livelihoods. Following this historic signing with the World Bank, the Minister of Economic and Finance, Ilyas Moussa Dawale, delivered a speech before the attendees in which he emphasized the need to face challenges of financing $35 million to address the water shortage affecting more than half of rural population. In his speech, the minister highlighted the financial and technical challenges related to the rural water project, stressing that $35 million funding represent an important step in addressing the water scarcity crisis impacting over half of rural population in Djibouti. The United Nations Population Fund, known as UNFPA, in Djibouti, organized an official ceremony to mark the conclusion of the comprehensive support Center project to combat gender-based violence as part of ongoing effort to strengthen protection mechanism and develop support service aimed at the most vulnerable groups. The ceremony was attended by several senior officials and partners, including Deputy Head of Italian Embassy Mission, the Minister of Health, Dr. Ahmed Roble Abdili, the UNFPA representative in Djibouti, as well as a UN agency coordinator in Djibouti. During the event, the speaker emphasized the importance of adopting a coordinated and sustainable approach to combating gender violence in these issues. The presidential election scheduled for 10 April approached the office of a sub-governorate in the 5th district have begun. The sub-governorate of 4th or 5th district have begun distributing voter cards to citizens, a step aimed at ensuring full preparedness before election day. And now moving on to the regional scene. Africa is on high alert. Its water, which are true reservoir of life and economic wealth, are under increasing pressure. Illegal, unreported, and irregular fishing in the marine resources threaten biodiversity and putting the food security of millions of Africans at risk. To address these challenges, the continent relies on the World Trade Organization through target technical assistance. The organization supports African countries in reviewing their subsidy policies, aiming to combine sustainability with profitable and create value. This is it for this edition. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful evening. And after the advertising, we will follow the election presidential coverage after the advertising with our colleague Dini Musa. This is it for this edition.